Matthew Venn is back, Detective Matthew Venn. This is The Raging Storm by Ann Cleeves. Jem Roscoe, a well-known sailor and all-round good guy, rolls into Greystone in Devon, but when he leaves without saying anything, no one is worried. That's just the way he operates. That is, until his body is found in a dinghy off the coast of Scully Cove, a mysterious island with its own myths and secrets. It's also where the religious sect live that Detective Venn was raised in and later excommunicated from. Can he see the case clearly through his personal feelings, or will what he knows about the area cloud his judgment? And when a storm blows in, are he and his team in danger? So I want to put on a chunky cable knit sweater just reading the blurb of this book. Storm's coming in, there's a weird religious community, isolated island location, murder mystery. It's cozy. Or not, depending on how you look at it. Ann Cleeves knows what she's doing, and we are once again in good hands. So if you're trying to place Ann Cleeves, she's the author of Vera and Shetland. Shetland is the Jimmy Perez UK crime series. She's also writing this one, the Two Rivers series. The Long Call is the TV adaptation of this series, but I think it only had one season before being cancelled. I think, I could be wrong. So this is the third in this series. Here we have Matthew Venn as our lead detective. He's a gay man in a stable relationship, a member of his local small community in Devon, and he left the Barham Brethren community that he was raised in. So his tension with his family and the kind of religious moral upbringing are part of the background in this series and have sort of influenced his serious adult personality, which I find really interesting. I really like that. I like Matthew Venn as a lead and as a detective. He feels complex and natural. And I like the way he develops and grows with each book in the series. His religious background makes me so curious in this series as well. There's something a bit kind of toxic and culty about it. It's a very closed off community. It seems a bit controlling. And I love that we get a little bit more into that part of his story here. So that's fun for me. There are some really great mystery plots and premises in this series, and this one really drew me in. So when I was a kid reading Famous Five books, which were like a mystery series from the UK by Enid Blyton for kids, I always really loved those books that were set on an island in that series. You know your characters are far from help, they're isolated, and that's kind of part of the fun. Like, you're getting away from it all, but you're also further away from help or civilization. And I don't know, I feel like that's something that I kind of liked in this book as well, even though obviously this is a mystery book for adults. Cleeves really is a master of place. She gives us really good locations and so much Britishness for these books. Her leads are shaped by the places they live, by the social rules of the community, by the way the landscape and the climate impacts things like communication or travel or the kinds of work people do, and also how well they know each other. Solving a murder in a small place where everyone knows everyone, where the investigators know the people involved and are maybe biased by that for like good or ill, and how there are so many secrets in small towns and villages, and where history, like family history and all that kind of thing, all those interactions are never forgotten. So in all these ways, this book is a treat. So if you kind of like storms, islands, incoming tides, that kind of thing, and the Barham Brethren for me make for a great backdrop, this book has a really interesting solution to the mystery at the end. It's not an easy one to guess. Generally, I'd say I probably don't really guess the endings of Ann Cleeves' books. I'm also not really trying to with her books as much as I might be with a more like an old-fashioned mystery. I might be like, oh, I think I know who did it. In this, I'm kind of just along for the ride a little bit more, and I don't know, I think she's really good at these premises and all those like twists and turns along the way and the little revelations, and you get quite attached to the detective and wanting to know more about him. And I don't know, I think this is a great series. I'm really looking forward to more. And it's not a cozy mystery in the sense of like what that means as a genre, but with all of the like the boats and the cold and the location. It's definitely a sweater mystery. Thanks to PGC Books for the copy of this one for review. You can check out some of my other videos. I also have another channel and socials, so you can find links below if you want more of that. And if you want to hang out again, remember to like and subscribe. And you can always leave a comment, let me know what you thought, or let me know what else you might want to see. Thank you.